Hey, everybody, Sherry Ferguson here with the Portland Chamber of Commerce on our Portland Connections. So, we're coming to you each week and trying to give you information about what's going on, how people are adapting, and the things that are happening in our community. We have a few people that I see are logging on. So, make sure that if you're on live, that you comment for a chance to win 2 meals from Milo's Cafe. So, we put everybody that Hey, Ashley, I see that you're on. So as people comment, if you comment each day, then you'll go in for the drawing each day. So you'll get multiple chances. So sign on every day while we're going live. And today I put Wally Gilliam and Chad Wilson on there. I didn't know if I was going to have one or both, but we actually have the head honcho here. So welcome, Wally.
Well, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate you inviting us.
Well, it is always interesting to see what you guys have going on, and you're always entertaining as well. So that's always a plus. so, but so you guys have been probably not doing a whole lot of auctioning in the past few months. So, is this going to be your first auction coming up this weekend?
No, actually, we had a land auction last weekend in Westmoreland,
Okay.
and this is our first auction with personal property or farm machinery or things since all the COVID. We had one the second weekend of March, and so we've been taking a break from then till now, and now we're cranking back up.
So, besides that, you have the real estate side. So you not only have the auctionings, you are also still, in the real estate, selling houses, showing houses, listing houses, and commercial
Yeah,
property. So how has that business been going?
actually, real estate for us has been pretty steady. Uh, our agents have had closings. We're having some people ask us for special instructions, not to, you know, wear gloves or a mask, or once you're, for our own safety, once they're completed showing, uh, wash your hands, do hygiene things that we were supposed to do for years that our mothers have told us about.
Yes, I think we had become a little bit lax on some of the things that we are supposed to be doing. And they've added a few things that I typically wouldn't have been wandering around with a mask on, wandering around with gloves on. But the whole hygiene part, we should have been doing all along. And sometimes it takes
Yes,
something like this to bring us back to reality and say, let's be healthy again.
that's true. Very, very true. And it's been an eye opener for a lot of folks. It's, as you said, it's not often you walk into a store or something and you wear a mask or gloves or whatever you do to feel safe, what have you.
Right. So, so you do have an auction this weekend. So is that Saturday?
It's this Saturday. It's our spring farm machinery sale. We are, of course, we're outdoors. We're asking folks to, if they want to attend, social distance, not shake hands, not get in large groups, but they can attend the sale and still keep themselves separated. Not everyone's going to listen, as you well know, but we are asking people to do that. And if you're uncomfortable attending the sale due to the COVID, then we have online bidding available, so they can log on, bid, do whatever they need to do, and not attend the auction. And we'll have a description of the item and things here for that.
So are the descriptions out there on your website already of the items?
Yes, and then we're getting items in every day. So, we've been unloading equipment today. So we've had stuff coming in all day, and we've got more be here tomorrow, and then of course more Friday. So the website gets updated as equipment comes in.
So also with your equipment, so this is a one day sale auction that you do every year. All of this
Hmm.
equipment comes from different people, so it's not all your equipment. It's just
That's
at your
correct.
location.
Yes, correct. Yes, everyone. It's just a central location here on 52, and if you've got something to sell, then you're more than welcome to bring it. If you're you're a buyer, then you're more than welcome to come out and take a look and see what here might interest you.
So what interesting items might you have? A couple of those that you might say that are there that.
We've got had a gentleman just brought in a 20-foot aluminum cattle trailer a while ago. We've got tractors. We've got a couple of small estates that'll include tractors, New Holland tractors. We've got everything from a Cub farm all to 140 horsepower 4-wheel drive tractor going to be here. So, you can mow your yard with a Cub, or if you want a tractor to work on a farm, a big farm, then we'll have that also.
So with this online, where can they find that online link?
They can go to GilliamRealtyandAuction.com, and they'll be happy to log you in, and you can log in to bid right there on our website.
So you put all your information in, you get a bid number, and then you can just bid at any time.
That's correct. Yes, online. Yes, you can. As a gentleman expressed to me at the last online auction we did in March, he said, "Why do I want to come and sit for hours?" And he said there was 2 pieces he was interested in. He said, "Or I can sit at home in my bathrobe and eat chocolate chip cookies, and then bid when I get ready."
We're finding that we can do a lot of things as we sit and eat our chocolate chip cookies at home. And I don't know how good and healthy that is for us.
Well, I agree. One of the hardest things for me is I miss the interaction with people.
We are people. We do love to be around people, and that is very difficult for people like you and I. I think that and social distancing, not shaking hands. I mean, we grew up to where when you walked up to somebody, you stuck your hand out and shook their hand. So it's difficult.
Yes, it's I catch myself a lot of times, going to stick my hand out when I meet someone new, and I'm like, no, I can't, I can't do that. And it may, myself, it may not bother me as bad as the person that I'm meeting, so I don't want to put them in an uncomfortable situation and go, well, he thinks we got to shake hands.
Right, so, right.
But I was somewhere the other day and I pulled an ink pen out of my pocket to write my name on something, and the young lady was handing me an ink pen. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry." She said, "I didn't think about COVID." I said, "I didn't either." I said, "But I've just always packed an ink pen."
Yes, my daddy too, and that was one thing that you did not touch was his ink pen. Are you that way?
Yes. I mean, when you find a good ink pen, you've got to stick with it. So there you go.
Well, he would always tell me if he handed me one, he would say, "Remember where you got that." So,
yeah, exactly.
And somebody said it's hard on us huggers too, and that is true. I was at I told yesterday I was at 109, and an old friend of ours from long ago, a family friend, he come up and he gave me the biggest bear hug. Yeah. And I was like, well, I guess we're not worried about social distancing. So again, it is difficult, and you do things before you think, and we're all doing the best we can. So.
Oh yeah, and I mean, it's. Everyone you talk to, they're like, they just can't wait for it to be over. We had people at the auction last weekend when we sold land. We had probably 40 people show up for a few tracts of land, and I was like, wow, this is just amazing. They were like, we're so bored. We just, we wanted to get out and do something. So, it was interesting, to say the least.
It is. And I know that, so you have quite a bit of equipment since you only do this once a year and everybody's ready for it. So you have quite a bit of equipment for tomorrow.
Typically on Saturday, we'll have 500 to 700 pieces of equipment.
Wow.
We start at 9 on Saturday morning with the auction. The live auction opens at 9, and the online will also open at 9. And we will usually wind the day up, calling the last bid around 4:30.
Okay. So it's a long day. So will you have food or anything there?
We do. Our concession people are going to be here. They've made some changes to the way they're doing things. It used to be and, and for y'all who don't know, Sherry's a farm girl. It used to be that, you just put the pickle jar out and you had one fork, and now they've changed over to individual packets. And, you ask them they'll ask you what you want on your hamburger. And if you say mustard, mayonnaise, of course, they're wearing gloves and they will hand you individual packets. And there will be no more just picking up the mustard jar and squeezing and things like that. So, yeah, they've had to make changes also to be able to accommodate and do what they need to do to keep everybody healthy.
Well, Mayor Callis is on and he says, wow, Wally is really old.
Well, tell the mayor I appreciate that, but I also remember exactly how old he is. And he's right there with me.
Yeah, I don't know that there's much difference. And if there is, oh, hold on, I got to let somebody
in. And Sherry has left us for a public service announcement, apparently.
You have a friend that's coming in.
I have a friend who is coming in.
Yes. Look here.
If you're gonna tell somebody they need to be somewhere, you can at least tell them where they're supposed to be.
Well, I thought Sherry sent you the link, Chad. I'm sorry.
I got a message from him saying, "Can you or Chad be somewhere at 4:00?" But he didn't say where or from who.
I thought I did. I believe your memory's lapsing.
I'll show it to you in the morning.
Oh, okay. Now, are you social distancing from Sherry?
Yeah, I can't touch her.
Okay, so you're 6 feet away.
Yeah.
Sherry said she'd actually be 8, but that's just what it is. And but yeah.
So while we were talking about the auction, he says he's got 700 pieces of equipment or so over there, I think.
No, we probably got not 700, but we got a couple hundred.
We'll have 5 by Saturday. We always have 500 to 700 pieces of equipment.
Yeah, we probably will by Saturday. There's not that much there now, but there probably will be.
Yeah, there's probably 150 to 200 pieces here now. So, but by Saturday there'll be 500 to 700, and it's always a fun event. Everybody has a lot of fun out here, including us.
Well, you guys always are entertaining. So even if you don't go to buy something, you can go for the show for real.
We're Twinkies.
Yeah, somebody says you're Twinkies.
Carol Freeman.
I missed all that. I'm sorry.
Carol Freeman produced says we're Twinkies. We got matching shirts on, and Mike Callis.
Yeah.
Matching
shirts. So I think it goes with your. Is that your wardrobe for the Wally Gilliam?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. We got the memo this morning that wear a blue shirt.
Exactly. Yes. I just shaved and Chad didn't. So there you
go. My razor's broke, and they can cut your hair, but they can't cut your beard.
They can cut your hair, but they can't cut your beard.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, of course, as Sherry knows, under this COVID, real estate's always been one of the essential services. So, people are still buying, selling houses. Things are still moving. Interest is still good. So, in that respect.
Well, and as you were saying, interest rates. So buying a house now, the interest rates are really good. And what do you foresee that happening on that end?
I've actually heard some. I've heard some that talk that we might have a negative interest rate for a short period of time, but I don't foresee that happening. That would be. I heard that when the oil went negative for like 4 or 5 hours, but it's not going to I don't think it'll let it stay that way. But I could see some interest rates going. I've heard some 2s, 2.5s, and I would believe that we could go down in the lower 2s, and maybe even in some 1s if things continue the way they're going.
Well, if you're in the market to buy, sounds like now is the time to get in there and to start looking.
Yeah, and we've got several good auctions coming up for property, investment property, have fixer uppers, and land too. Got several farms getting ready to auction down the pike, and got several houses you can do a little work on and live in or flip, or some rental property that's coming up that would make good rental for some investors that are looking to make some investments.
So, do you guys have a lot of commercial that you're selling now, or do you have much listed?
Wally?
Sir,
Commercial
I
list.
couldn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
Do you have much commercial property listed?
I can't hear Sherry's mic. I'm sorry.
She wants to know if we got any commercial property listed. We got a couple. Miss Maxine's, you still got Miss Maxine's listed?
No, sir. We've got, we do have some commercial listings, though. We have 600 North Broadway. And we've also got one coming soon here that we can't hardly talk about just yet, but I think some folks will be excited, and we've to see it coming available. So we've got a couple of things in the works, and I believe it's 2020. We're hoping will still be a really good year for businesses and people and the city of Portland.
I'm not sure if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me now?
Can you hear Sherry?
I cannot hear Sherry.
See, I think when we got you in here, so you'll have to.
You've taken Sherry's mic. I can't hear it.
Well, we'll have to double up. She'll have to tell me, and then I'll have to tell you.
Oh my goodness. Something may get lost in translation.
Yeah. May be some redneck translation going on here.
Oh yeah. Very, very possible.
So, auction. Tell a little bit more about it. The auction starts.
Auction starts at 10 o'clock.
9
o'clock, excuse me. 9 o'clock. Just to force a habit on the 10 o'clock. Starts at 9. We'll be selling simultaneously on the internet with some of the items. We got tractors, farm equipment, trucks. Guy just brought in a almost new looking 20-foot aluminum cattle trailer. It's about 20 years old, but I'd put it up against about any new one as far as looks. It looks really good. Got a good set of tires and wheels on it. Got several tractors coming in. If you're looking for a little garden tractor, we got a lot of little international Cubs and 140s. Several plows. Got 10 or 11 tractors that we counted up today that we know of, and then more coming in. So
exactly, and then hay equipment and things along those lines, and
several good disc mowers. Yeah.
And we'll probably have some older construction equipment, backhoes and things like that. Things that'll suit a homeowner, and things along those lines. And then, like I said, we'll have some nice cab tractors and things also. So just whatever someone may want.
Somebody wrote the comment. They went to the bathroom and came back and seen the full beard Sherry had grown.
Oh my goodness! Oh, yeah, full beard, and she lost her hair.
That's
there
right.
You go.
That's right. I'm trying to cover that up with the sunglasses.
Yeah. Well, we could always do like Mayor Callis and wear a wig.
That's right. And that's wear the toupee.
Yes.
But yeah, if you got something you want to bring, we'll be there from 8:30 to 4 o'clock tomorrow and Friday. If you got something you want to bring, we'd appreciate if you bring it on out Thursday or Friday. That way we can
Oh, we've got a triple screen going.
Right.
Oh
yeah, we're tripled up now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sherry's going through all these highlights here.
Giving you the grand tour.
Another room, otherwise we're all messed up.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So now we have all three of us here. So
Yeah.
Chad, though, is on the main screen, so he is the only one that can see all of the comments. So Chad, you'll have to run the show in there while I'm back here in the back on the
I got
phone,
that.
So.
Oh my goodness. Well, Chad can't respond to the comments, correct?
We hope not, because I don't know what he'll say.
I can't type that fast. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Rose says she missed the auctions, and I agree with Rose. I do. I've been jonesing myself, and last month or so, I hadn't really known what to do with myself because we hadn't had an auction on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, our Saturdays have been our Saturdays and Thursdays, because we do sales on Thursdays. They have been pretty lonely without seeing the people. Yeah.
Well, I think that
someone asked me.
We're all looking for that interaction. We've some of us have been able to go to some restaurants and see some people, and that has been a good feeling. I went to Top of the Ridge today for lunch, and it was great. It was great to see people. I went in, and evidently Rotary was having a social distancing meeting in there, so it was good to see everybody. So I will be happy when we can get back to seeing people and doing things. And if you're an auction person, and because I know you have faithful people that come every week when you have your auction.
Oh yeah.
So I know that that they're ready for those to get back as well. So.
Oh yeah. We miss seeing those folks. Just as an example, Miss Doris Stinson and her older sister Carol Purdue. We'd love to have them at sales.
I can't wait to see the comment on that one.
If Carol's watching, yeah. But no, we love to have them at every sale. They're a ball of fun, and we joke, cut up, and carry on. It's business, but we try to make it enjoyable for folks. So.
You do, and like I say, any auction that I've been to, like I say, you get as much entertainment from you two as you do from, and your whole team, because you got a team. It's not just you two. I know that you two are the main attraction, but you have a whole group of you guys there.
Yes, we do, and we have a group, and people enjoy seeing those folks just as much. I saw Kenny Greer today, and he was like, I can't wait for Saturday. It's going to be so good to get back at it, And Kenny's been with us several years, and Kenny kind of helped raise that the fundraiser not long ago, where he was giving away gas up to BP Market to the first responders. So that was awful good of Kenny to do that and kind of help organize that.
I did not know who did that, but that was a great thing that would let them come on certain days, and they could come and get their gas, and it was free if they were a first responder or a nurse or were working in that.
Frontline workers, yes. So that was kind of a good thing Kenny did for our community, I thought.
Yes,
sure was. Yep.
So, Chad, have you missed our leadership classes too?
I have. I got to do my city council meeting, and I was all looking forward to doing that when they all got canceled. So I was looking forward to attending my city council meeting with you, but we had of course, we missed our banquet, and we missed going to the shooting range, and I missed seeing everybody once a month and getting to hang out and catch up, and we had a lot of fun this year. And if that's something else, if you're thinking about doing Leadership Portland, I highly recommend it. We had a lot of fun and learned a lot of stuff, and you'd be surprised. I learned something every time we went somewhere about Portland, and I've lived here all my life. So.
Well, I will tell you that I do have a job for you for our future classes. I think you are going to be our bus guide, because you do have a lot of information, and you can do. And when we were on the bus tours, he could really rattle off all these industries and things that were going on. So I got a job for you when we convene back with our new class.
Sounds like a winner.
So, but does anybody have any questions for you guys on there? You can look at the comments. Also, if you're watching live, make sure you comment, because if you comment, you'll go in for a drawing for 2 meals from Milo's Cafe. So, and if you do not know, there are now 2 locations for Milo's. You have the regular location that is on, or the original location that is on Main Street, but they have also opened a second location that is next to Extreme Fitness. So they're in that Ace Hardware, that whole little strip right there. There is Milo's also in that, and they'll be having ribbon cutting soon, I'm sure.
Well, that sounds great.
Brandon told me they was going to open up a place down there, and I said that's great. You can go in there and get you a shot of espresso, and then go over and work out, and you won't have to worry about running out of energy.
That's right. That's right. They'll fix you right up. So, and then you can go have food afterwards to
That's right.
All of
That's
those.
exactly right.
Got you covered on all sides.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So, well, Wally, anything else that you or Chad want to share with the group on what we've got going on, or how you how things will be different, or if people need to be doing anything? Are you requiring them to wear their mask when they come?
It's we're leaving it up to the individual. If you're, as we said, if you'd like to come, we'd love to have you. If you're uncomfortable, you're more than welcome to bid online with us. And as the gentleman said, you can sit and eat chocolate chip cookies and bid on your computer without having to ever get out of the house. That's totally up to them. But we are going to, even though we're outdoors, we're still asking everyone to practice a little social distancing at Saturday's auction, which shouldn't be a problem, I don't believe at all. So we'd like for everyone to come out if they're available.
And that's the good thing about being out. That's the good thing about being outside, is that you can.
It is. Yeah, and you can come out, and I think the weather is actually supposed to be pretty nice Saturday also.
Yes, I believe there was a small chance of rain, but I think that it's moving out. So hopefully you'll have good weather.
Hopefully we will. Yeah, that's what we're hoping. So, but they're more welcome to come join us or stop by the office and see us or whatever you'd like to do.
And that online auction, remember, you can go out there to what's that website again?
Gilliam Realty and Auction.com.
There you go. Gilliam Realty and Auction.com. You can go out and bid from your chair, or come on out to the and watch and enjoy and get to socialize a little bit with a little distance. There you go.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and Chad both for showing up. We appreciate you. I'm glad you found the office, Chad.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, I'd have been here sooner if I'd have known where I was supposed to go.
Well, life's a mystery. There you go. Sometimes you got to figure it out.
I stay lost most of the time, so it's just a natural thing for me.
Oh yeah. All right.
Well, we're glad that the auctions are getting back ramped up, and everybody's going to be able to start taking advantage. If you do need to reach out to have the auction, reach out to them. I'm sure Wally will be happy to come out and check out your property or your items that you need to have auctioned off, and set up an auction time for you as well.
Oh yeah, they can reach out to me or any of our agents or auctioneers. We'll be happy to help them.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and y'all have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jerry. Bye-bye.
Bye.